Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Noel, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet a simple halter crochet top, a turtleneck one. So what you're going to need is my ball of yarns, my crochet needle, and a pair of scissors. So I hope you guys can see everything, because I'm filming this in the house today. I remember I did a tutorial on this top, but I kind of lost the footage, so I'm redoing it. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Yeah, so let's get to it. So I already had my balls of yarn over here, so I'm using a double strand. As you can see, it's a double strand. So we're going to make a slip knot. Not a slip knot, I mean a knot. Yep. And then for me, I'm making a size medium, so we're going to crochet a total of 90 rows, 90 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 90 stitches, guys. And as you can see, you might think it's very long, but by the minute you start working your rows, they will reduce. So we're going to add 1, and that's 91. Then we're going to make a yarn over, and now we're going to make half double crochet all through for our base chain, and we're going to skip 1 and work immediately the second stitch a half double crochet. So a half double crochet, you just yarn over, insert your hook, pull through and pull through all. So we're going to keep on doing this up to the end of our row, and then I'm going to come back to you guys and show you what our base row will look like. So basically, this pattern you're going to alternate between half double crochets and the normal double crochets. So this is what we're having. So I'm going to get back to you when you're done with this row, guys. So we're almost at the end of our row, and as you can see already, like this long chain of our basement row is reducing in size. So remember, the longer your top, the more body like it will look. So that's why for me, I start with the base chain of 90. For a bigger person, obviously you'll have to start with a bigger measurement, because I once did for a plus size and I used 120 beginning our stitches. So yeah, I think for medium size you can use 90. For a size small you can use 80. For a baby size or a teen, I think 70 or 80 will do. So we're going to place our last half double crochet stitch over there, and this is how it looks. Yeah, so now we're going to begin row 2, and that's how we're going to work all our rows from there onwards. So row 2, we're going to do a double crochet. So as I said, we're going to be alternating between double crochets and a half double crochets. So after I'm chaining, okay, so at the end of our row we're going to chain 2, and you're going to turn your work. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to do double crochets on our black loop. So that's our back loop over there. I hope you guys can see clearly. Yeah, so yarn over, insert your hook immediately at the first spot there, and make a double crochet. So we're going to work double crochets on our back loop until we have got 10 stitches left at the end, because that's now how we're going to start alternating our top to bring out the shape we want, the staircase shape. So as you can see, I'm working double crochets on our back loop only. So we're going to keep on doing that, and then I'm going to meet you guys when we're at the end where we left our 10 stitches at over here. So here we are guys, almost at the end of our second row, and as I said, we're going to leave 10 stitches. So we're going to count them from here. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we've got 1 2 3 to still work on. So double crochets on the back loop, second, and this is the third. So yeah, so far this is how our work looks like. So now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and now we're going to go back to working a half double crochet up to this top part, and then we're going to come back with double crochet and leave 10 more stitches down here, and come back up with half double crochets for at least row 1 to until row 6. We're going to keep on doing that for but now we're going to skip only 10 stitches for this first row and the second row. So when you're done with the second row, I'm going to get back to you and tell you what to do next. Guys, so if you're keen enough, we are now on our row 4, and it's a row of half of double crochets, so our row 3 is done. So now we're doing our row 4, and I'm going to meet you where we have to leave a step, and as we said, we're going to skip 4 stitches from the front. 10 stitches from the front, somewhere here. So that's where we're going to stop with our row of double crochets, which is our row 4. So we're going to do that guys, and then I'm gonna get back to you when we are done with our row 5 of half double crochets, because immediately when you're from here, you're going to go up with half double crochets again. And now I'm going to meet you when you're coming back with double crochets for our row 1 2 3 4 5, our row 6. So we're going to do something different from row 6 from the bottom and here at the top. Guys, so we're working on our row 6, and we are almost at the bottom part where we're placing our steps. So the difference is that for the other 3 steps, we were skipping 10 stitches at the front, but from our row 6, you're going to start skipping 5 stitches, because now you're reducing. This is one part of the top, one side from our middle chest to the end behind the back. So we don't want this part becoming too small before we can reduce our cleavage and bust area. So now we're going to start skipping 5 over here. So 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 1 2 3 to still work on. So 1 2 and 3. So as you can see guys, there is a difference over here. We skipped 10, but now we're starting to skip 5. So we're going to keep on doing that from here to the rest of the part until we reached our desired back wrap. So now I'm going to go back with half double crochets, and that is our row 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And then I'm going to show you what is going to happen here, because now we're going to start reducing at our chest area, going towards the bust and the back of our bodies. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get back to you when we are like some steps towards the end. So here we are, guys, at the end of the top part, and we have got 1 2 3 4 stitches left. So we're going to work on this one, 2, and on the last 2 we're going to start reducing. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook on the first, pull through, insert our hook again on the second, pull through, and pull through both. So as you can see, it's already creating that flow, that slope over here. So you're going to chain 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we're going to start reducing from row 7 at the top. We've chained our 2. You're going to yarn over. On our double crochet row, we're going to insert our hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert our hook on the second, pull through 2, and pull through 3. So as you can see, that's how our top has begun to reduce. Yeah, so from there onwards, you're going to work double crochets all through on the back loop until you reach at the bottom part where you are supposed to place our steps. So we're going to again skip 5, and I'm going to repeat this plus 1 last time. And yeah, so I'll get back to you guys when you're here and coming up. When we reach here, I'm going to repeat what I did over here so that you guys can see clearly. So far, guys, this is what we've got, and I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but I think you can. So this is what we've got. As you can see, we have our curve over this side, and we're reducing us on this side. So from here onwards, I'm going to stop reducing since I'm going to reduce here, and from the next row I'm going to stop reducing since my client wants not revealing top. So we're going to do our last row of steps, and then we're going to stop reducing, guys. So right now we are on our row 9, and that should be your row of half double crochets. As you can see, that's how I work. So we skipped 10. From here we're skipping 5. Yeah, so we're here, and we're going to reduce. We have 1 2 3. We're not going to work on this part over here. We're going only to work on this 3. So when it's curved, we're counting that, we are omitting that part because we want it to curve really nicely and uniformly. So we're going to work a half double crochet there, and here we're going to reduce. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, insert your hook, pull through, and pull through. So as you can see, that's how it looks. Chain 2, turn your work, insert your hook, pull through, and pull through 2, insert your hook, pull through, and pull through 3. And you're going to keep on working your double crochets to the bottom part, make your steps, and that's what you're going to keep on doing, guys, until you have the desired curve you want below your arms. And yeah, so that's what you're going to keep on doing, guys. So far this is how it looks. As you can see, our curve has started forming. Yeah, so it's going to keep on forming a curve for our bust area, and over here it's going to keep on reducing like that. So I'm going to get back to you when we have the exact rows we're going to use for this top, because right now I can't say how many, and then I'll tell you how many we used. So right now we're working a double crochet back loop only. So you can reduce as much as you want, place your steps as much as you want for your desired look of top, but this client specifically asked me to not leave her back too revealing. That's why we're going to stop reducing here at the top. And now we're making our final last step, and we're going to start working on our back wrap. 1 2 3 4 5. So work on this one, and now continue work. So from here onwards we're going to stop reducing and stop placing steps. Half double crochets all through, and then I'm going to get back to you when I teach you how to make our back wrap. So this is what we have, guys. So from here now we're going to do double crochets for a total of 7 rows from here. So now we're not going to work on our back loop, we're going to work directly on the stitch with double crochets for a total of 8 rows. And remember, this is not my original design, it's just that I'm altering some things, because I think I learned this design from, was it Ladens crochet, or no, Marian's crochet? Yeah, it was Marian's crochet. So mine, I'm just altering a few things compared to what I've been working on and how they have been coming out. So I think my version is easier to use, but remember, it's not an original design by me. So that's double crochet. So that's our first double crochet, so second. So we're going to work them for 7 rows, and I'm going to get back to you when I'm at my 7th row. So guys, we are currently almost at the end of our row 7, and as you can see how it's coming up. So we're going to end our row 7 like that. We were working normal double crochets, so as you can see the difference between normal double crochets and here, very different. So now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to try and make it look sexy a bit over here for where we're going to be placing our chain, our holes. So now we're going to rib, we're going to chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook and pull this part at the front. And as I said, this is not my normal design, guys, and if you know how to rib, you know the front post and back post. So a front post and the back post. So I think whenever I use this design on my tops, it makes them look a bit sexy at the back, because I don't want it to look too plain. So that's why I mostly use this ribbing and a mesh stitch before I place my holes for tying in my ropes. So we're doing a front post and a back post, a front post and a back post. So if you don't know this design, I think you should check it out. I think there is a page that says there is, or if not, you can just tell me on the comment section, then I can teach you guys this design. So you make sure you do a front post over here and also a back post on this last double crochet row. And now we are done, and you can see the difference, guys. You can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see the difference. That's how cool it looks. So now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to turn our work. Gonna now skip the back post over here and work on top of our front post. So now we're making mesh for our top, and this is what is happening. Chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet on the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet on the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet on the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet on this last part, and then you're going to pull through. You're going to cut your yarn and you're going to pull 1 and pull it like that and tie your work. So this is how I close my ends. After doing that, you're going to pull it through your work before you close it up and cut it. So I do this to avoid cutting it from directly where I ended it, because it can open up at any point. So that's why I do this. So when I cut it further from where I close it, it's not going to open up. So I'm going to cut it from here. I'm going to cut it from here. And then I'm going to pull it to hide. And you can see this is what we have at the back. So I'm going to show you, this is one side of our top, guys, and it's done. So now I'm going to show you how to begin our next side. And I'm going to take my yarn, do this, and immediately over here I'm going to work from here down below and chain 1 and do half double crochets all through. So as you can see, I've tried to hide this yarn so that when I cut it, it can't open itself up. So I'm going to cut it from here and here. So as you can see, no one can tell where I started off with my yarn. Yeah. So I'm going to keep on doing a half double crochet, and we're going to repeat the same things we did on this side. Skip 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, and do the rest until on this side. Then I'm going to get back to you when we're done, guys, because at least I've shown you how to start this other side and we all know what is happening. So you can go back to the video and see what we did after doing our half double crochet at the beginning. Guys, I'm really sorry I had to film this part of the top during the day, but I was so busy. So this is our final product, as you can see. So now we are going to make the back loops, in which we're going to make a long chain of 150. So I had already started it, or just any number that you feel is okay at your back. So we're done with our back tie-ups, so we're just going to cut our yarn and close it up that way. Now we're going to insert it on this part at the back. So I'm just going to, you're going to tie it up like you're tying your shoelaces. So crisscross, start it on this side and the other one on this side. And this side. So I'm gonna get back to you when you're done, guys. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, like this is not my original work. Just altered something. So this is how our back looks like. And I like putting laces so that my client can have the allowance to adjust it when it's a bit tight or when they want it to be fitting. So now we're going to work on the neck part, the turtleneck part, and we're going to take our yarn, make a knot. So this part we crochet it separately, and I use a width of 30. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 16 17 18. So that's 30. So you're going to add 1 2, and we are going to do a normal double crochet. So we're going to do a normal double crochet all the way to the bottom where we started making our stitch, and we're going to keep repeating doing that until we reach 35 rows of double crochets. So we're going to do double crochets, but the normal double crochet, not this ribbing double crochet, until we get to 35 double crochets. So I did my neck piece off camera, and here's what we had. So this is the wrong side. This is the wrong side, as you can see. This is where we closed off our end, so this is the wrong side. So what you're going to do is, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So when you're attaching your neck to your top, you're going to attach the wrong side to the right side, so that when you're folding it, I already sewn in the end with my darning needle, and I guess that's easier. So this is how it looks. So you attach your wrong side to the right side like this. You're going to hold it this way, your wrong side to your right side, hold it this way, and make sure that this is the back part. And now you're going to fold your top this way. That's why we attached the wrong side to the right side, so that when you're folding your top, the right side of the turtleneck matches the right side of your top. And that's the result, guys. And that's our top. Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, you can check it out on my Instagram. There are some few models who have worn it at N.S_couture. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button for our next tutorial.